In 1932, Australia went to war with emus. Yes, emus, their own national bird. And not only that, they managed to lose this war, and the cause was easily solved after the fact. So, why did Australia fight the Emu War? In 1929, the New York Stock Exchange crashed, causing the Great Depression. The economic downturn spread globally, and one nation that was hit harder than most was Australia. After the Great War, thousands of soldiers came back to Australia and had to be turned into farmers and make their livings off of subsistence farming. However, the fences which their farms used were very vulnerable to emus. This is because emus can be up to 6 feet tall and run up to 40 miles per hour, so the wooden frame fences stood no chance. After these emus continued to damage Australian farmers' crops, they wanted revenge. So who did they turn to? Rather than the Minister of Agriculture, they asked the Minister of Defense, George Pearce, to aid them. They planned to go to war with the emus. Before they did, though, the farmers had to sign a document saying that they would take responsibility for this obviously stupid plan. General G.P.W. Meredith and his men, with 2 Lewis machine guns, went into the western Australian wilderness to hunt the emus. The first battle was at Campion, where the emu strategy came into play: running away. These 6-foot birds would run away in droves and could take dozens of bullets while maintaining their top speed, leading Meredith to compare them to tanks. The media coverage of this embarrassing skirmish turned public opinion against the war, and at the Battle of the Dam and numerous other encounters further south, they continued to kill very few emus. Their guns would often jam, or they would adopt absurd strategies like using trucks, and the men were pretty humiliated. Pearce called the operation off before it was realized that the problem had not been solved, and back to battle they went. Now, though, with experience under their belts, the men cut down hundreds of emus. Hooray! In the end, though, only about 1,000 emus were killed out of 20,000 total, and 10,000 rounds of ammunition were burned through. That's 10 rounds per confirmed kill, and because 19,000 emus remained, it is accepted that the emus were the ultimate victors of the Emu War. It was probably for the better that the media had moved on. Then the emu problem got solved for real. How? Better fences, of course.